In these notes, we are going to go over 1.2 consecutive integer word problems. So we have consecutive integers, which is what we're learning about. So if I make 16 be the first number, how do I get the next number? You add 1. How do I get the next number? You start at the beginning and add 2. Notice 16, 17, and 18 are consecutive. That means they happen in a row. Now, for slide 3, on a separate piece of paper, what you are going to be doing is doing the guess method. So we came up with the guess method several years ago to help students figure out how to approach word problems. So G stands for given. So we have the word sum, which means adding. We know that we're going to be talking about 3 different numbers. And we know that this is 45. So our goal here, it says the sum of 3 consecutive integers. Our goal is to find what integers add up to be 45 that are consecutive. So notice that we talked about 3 numbers. Well, we don't know what those numbers are. We just know that we're going to have 3 of them. So just like in our table in slide number 2, our first number is going to be represented by x. It will always be x. Our second number, we're always going to have to add 1 to that x. Our third number, you're going to always have to add 2 to that x. Now we're going to combine like terms. How many total x's do we have? If you count them up, x plus x plus x will get us 3x. Now you have to count up the 2 and the 1. 2 plus 1 is also going to get us add 3. Now if you come back to the given, it says it equals 45. Now this is E stands for equation, S stands for solve. So then we're going to minus 3 on both sides. It's a 2-step equation. And then we're going to divide by 3. So in this case, our x is going to be 14. So the equation that we wrote was 3x plus 3 equals 45. Our first integer is going to be 14, which we know is correct. And then our x plus 1 is going to be 15. And then our x plus 2. All right, and then we have x plus 2, which is 16. So we can confirm that these are the correct numbers. Green means good, green check marks. Also, if you have a calculator handy, if you add them, it's going to get you 45, and that's the number that was given. All right, on slide number 4, we're going to do exactly the same setup. All right, so for this one, we're still going to do the guess method. We're going to write the given. So remember, sum means adding. We're going to deal with 3 numbers. And then the total is 81. So the unknown are what we don't know. We don't know the first number. We don't know the second. We don't know the third. So you want it to be the first variable x plus 1 for the second number, and then x plus 2 for the third number. Now all we have to do is count up the x's. So we have 3x. Count up the numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then go back to our total, which is 81. So let's just confirm that we did this correct. 3x plus 3 equals 81. And now we have a 2-step. Minus 3 on both sides. We're going to have 3x equals 78. And then we have x equals. Now 78 divided by 3 is 26. So that's going to be our first number. Our next consecutive, because it happens in a row, would be 27. And then it will happen, 28 will happen next. So once again, if you add 26 plus 27 plus 28, you are going to get an answer of 81. Now for this problem, slide 5, notice the only thing that changed is how many numbers we're looking for. We're looking for 4 numbers now, and that's okay. We're still doing sum, and we're still doing 186. The only thing that's going to be different is our unknown. We're going to have our first number be x plus 1, our second number, our third number, and our fourth number. So we used to stop at x plus 2, but now we're going to keep going. It's going to be x plus 3. Now we have to come up with the equation. So let's count all the x's. We have 4 total x's, so that can be represented as 4x. And then 1 plus 2 plus 3 gets us 6, and it equals 186. So let's just confirm. All right, we got it correct. Now we're going to move on to solving this two-step, minus 6 on both sides. And then 180 divided by 4 gets you 45. Now 45 is the first integer. Now remember it's consecutive, so the next number you would count is 46. The next number would be 47. And then the fourth integer is 48. A really easy way of checking to see that you did it right, make sure that they're all in order, 45, 46, 47, 48. Also, when you total it, notice it's 186, and so is this number right here, 186. So we know we did it correctly. Well, this is where I'm going to stop the video. If you were absent, I would like you to do slide 6 on your own. See if you can do it on your own. If you just needed a refresher, I hope slide 3 through 5 was exactly what you needed. If not, feel free to email me. Thank you, guys.